Hello everybody, this is Duck, and welcome to another episode of Duck's World. And we are here by the new base, which, like I had said in the previous episode, we're going to hold off on a little bit with, because I'm still trying to develop a storage system that we can use the crafter for, so that we can maybe consolidate some space, maybe have more items in the storage system. I don't know what specifically we're going to want to do with that yet, so I am not going to work on that. But that's where we started today's episode, and we're coming over here to the industrial district to grab some food more than anything, because I am down to only 41. So why I have eggs in here, I don't know. I don't understand why that's such a problem. I don't think I put in my dispensers right. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to take a look at that at some point. But that is not today's problem. What today's problem is, well, I hope it's not a problem at least. But what we need to do is we need to do something over here in the old base, because the one thing that I have not done yet, and I really probably should, but it's just out of my line of vision, so I forget it exists. But we have our librarian villagers in here, and what has not been done is this has not been developed at all for them. I mean, we've got a dirt roof, we've got coal in the walls, just beds everywhere. But I think that what today's project should be is we should really probably get this fixed and set up better for them. So I think that's what I'm going to do today. So what I do need to do is I do need to get rid of some of these blocks left over from the duck from last episode. So we're going to put these in here because I'm probably going to do something with them later. But what we do need to get is, I think we need to start off with stone. We just need to make stone bricks to just have everything match the environment around it. And oh, I have no stone. I have no stone at all. That's a problem. We might have to just go mining for stone, which I really don't want to do, but that might just be what we have to do. And andesite, I'm going to look at maybe some andesite bricks. I think that might look good. But I do love my haste. I like the fact that I've got haste, down here because of my, beacon coverage. So I can just do something like this, and hopefully we'll get enough stone. And I'm not being too particular because this is down here in the basement, or the base, just called the basement. I don't know what to call it, but I think that it doesn't need to look too good in here, because I'm gonna pull this up. I might even close this off at some point, so it doesn't need to look good. And in fact, I'm actively trying to have it not look good. There's some lapis. I'll actually kindly take that, because I mean, there's no point in worrying about the looks in here. If I don't need to bother with it, why bother? That's not near enough stone. I've got a lot of andesite. I don't know what andesite bricks will look like. I am really, really excited for in the future, for us to be able to have tough bricks. I think those will look really, really good. But at the moment, we don't have access to that. We're going to use pure stone down here for this librarian upgrade. And it's just something that I was needing to do for a long time and just never got around to it. And I thought, might as well do it now. No time like the present. I know I've said a couple times that this starter base project should be done. I mean, it's been, what, 86, 87? I don't even remember what episode we're on. It's been a lot of episodes. So we really should be able to be done with this project, but I'm not. And I think that it could be really this could be the final project that we have to do here. But I do have some andesite, and I'm just gonna make it polished andesite and stone to make stone bricks, as is the theme of this whole base. It's a lot of stone. It's a ton of stone. A little bit of, it looks like I might have used some polished andesite there, actually. Andesite, a little bit of granite, but not a whole lot else. I do need to sleep the night away, and then we will actually start working on this librarian area. And it shouldn't be too difficult, I don't think. I'm not going to do a ton with it. Probably put floors, walls, ceilings up, and that's probably about it. Maybe I don't really want to break these workstations because I don't know if these guys are all locked or not. But what I can do is I can get rid of these beds. These beds don't need to be in this particular pattern. I can move them. They're bothersome where they are. Anyways, I'm being careful because I do have haste. I don't want to hit villagers. I don't want my prices to go up. So I'm going to pull their beds up, and then I'm going to be careful about my digging so that I don't hit them. But I'm actually out of space. But if we'll just put down these beds temporarily. I'm going to probably lock this up. But I just need their beds to go somewhere for now. I have such a full inventory. Holy cow. But if I just put that there, that, and that, and then that there. Alright, and then I should be able to get the rest of these beds up. Take that, grab that one, and take the final bed here. I think that's the final bed. Yeah, that's the final bed. Alright. I just need to place them down here out of my way, which that's right where it was before, but I'm going to start over here anyways. And then I just need to go down one, which is impossible with haste. But I'm just going to go down one, and I'm going to tear up the floor while being careful not to hit villagers, because I've got all their trades locked, I believe. So I shouldn't have to worry about breaking these workstations, but I am going to be very careful about it because I don't want to risk anything. But if we just throw in stuff that's regular stone, I don't want to do that with regular stone, so we'll get rid of that. Just throw down some normal bricks. Andesite will be used pretty sparingly down here. Move. Thank you. Andesite, and then bricks. I will need you guys to not be in my way, villagers. Come on. Be a little bit intelligent, please. It'll be the first time for that, I know, but please, just be intelligent. Nope, I didn't want to open your trade menu. Get out. Build that. And then put some andesite there. And then I'm hoping that I don't need to go very much further than this wall. So I'm going to pretend like this is the wall for the time being. Move, villager! I should have done this a long time ago when the villagers weren't here. But I didn't. I, alas, was not very smart myself and didn't get that done. But if I do that and throw that down here, and that'll probably be closed up eventually. Then I need to get this here, and this down. Move. Alright, and then if I just put this something like that, and do, stop it. Move, please. Thank you. Alright, and then if I do this, pull up these beds. I need to get rid of just this regular stone to pick up that. And if I just close this off, what's that gonna do? I don't really need a whole lot of pull. So if I just get rid of where it looks like it is. So if it just mysteriously disappears in here. And I fill this in because I don't want creepers. If I just do this, like that, yeah, that should work. And since their trades are locked, I don't really need to worry about if they're comfortable or not. Because iron golems spawn outside the base anyways, so I could potentially not have to worry too much about that. Alright, that's done. This is wider than this. This needs to become a corner. this back wall, which will be here. So you're going to have to move, villager. Because I'm going to seal you in. I'm going to leave this light out here just because. But if it comes out like that, I need to grab these beds. I have no inventory space for them, which is a problem. Why I have their... Oh, I have their bell because I took their bell. Alright. Bell. The bell can go right here. There's your bell. There's your bell to have your meetings. Enjoy. And I need to get as many of these beds as I can. I might have to get more of them, but... Do I see any more beds? I don't see it anymore, so I'm going to fill this back in. Like so. It sounds like there's a thunderstorm out there, actually. Which is surprising. I mean, I just slept, but I guess thunderstorms can still happen. And then I just need to make this a full corner. And it's been quite a while. That was not what I wanted to do. It's been quite a while since I've done some villager work in here, so I am I'm quite enjoying it. I know it's not anything too big other than the building, which I've been doing a lot of lately. But it makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something, which is the goal. Move, please. Thank you. So we've got that. The thunderstorm is blazing outside. Alright, so there's that and that. This is gonna have to become a wall back behind. How many spaces did I have? I have one block of gap. So this here needs to be taken out. Like so. And this will need to become a wall. And I'll have to do the floor again. And then that wall. But at the moment... Oh yeah, there's the thunderstorm. There is a thunderstorm, I believe. Let's just go look. Oh yeah, there's a thunderstorm. I'm gonna go hide. I'd rather not deal with that thunderstorm. But if we just throw this back in here, come across and just work on this wall, this all will disappear. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Alright, so that's already a lot cleaner. In here, these walls need to be fixed. But I am going to want to... Oh, there's another bed. I'm going to want to ensure, first of all, that I have places to put these beds, and they don't need to go anywhere. They don't need to go anywhere too crazy. They just need to go somewhere. So what if we... And they just need to be in close confines. They don't need to be anywhere ridiculous. So we'll just place them. Just need to be somewhere. So if I do that, just so long as they don't take damage when they get up out of bed. No, they shouldn't like that. Right, so there's some of them. And there just needs to be space. So, like that. Yep, you guys can get across. Perfect. I can put one more here. Like that. And then some across the back. Yeah, because they've got all their workstations. It doesn't need to be symmetrical. In fact, if you viewers haven't noticed, I am not one that can get perfect symmetry. But there's some there. There's some there. Throw that down here. You can still get in. You don't take damage. Wonderful. Wonderful. Any more beds that I have in my inventory? Yep, one more. Two more, actually, because I can totally see. They'll take damage because of the lantern. Put that there. And then I've got this orange one, which can go right here. Alright. Perfect. This room looks a little bit better. This bugs me. Boom, boom. Get rid of this. And get rid of this. 1, 2, 3. It's hidden no more. And how far up can I go? Okay. That's as far as I need to go up. So I just need to get this ceiling up. And then I think that'll be this room done. So I'm almost thinking that this video should be sponsored by the haste effect for beacons, because this is making this process so much easier. And I like it a lot, but I also think And I would like to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments about maybe doing some sort of challenge. Because, admittedly, it is very easy right now for me with my netherite and my beacons and stuff like that to do building projects. But I'm wondering if it would be beneficial if we actually did some sort of challenge for Duck's World to spice it up a little bit, because some of these videos are getting boring, and I'll be the first to admit that. So maybe it would be something interesting if we were to do, like, for a couple episodes, I can't use anything over iron tools or wood tools, or I can't use beacon effects, something like that. I think that would be a cool little challenge to spice it up, and I would actually like your guys' help with deciding what those challenges would be, because I am not good at challenges. I'm not good at challenging myself, so I'm really interested actually in what you guys would come up with challenges, and maybe we could do something like where we don't know the challenge until the episode, and we have like maybe there's a dispenser with a bunch of challenges in it, and we just dispense, because dispensers are pretty random. We can determine what the challenge would be out of like a set of 9. That could be something we could do. So if you guys have any ideas on what we could do in that regard, just to make... It's raining in here. Oh. I need to put that specific grass block right there. But if you guys had any challenge ideas, I would love to hear them. Because I have heard some feedback that Duck's World is a little boring. And I really don't want you guys to be bored with my content, in all honesty. So if you guys had any ideas, any at all, I would be open to them. So I would appreciate that feedback if you so feel inclined to give that. But that is this room. It is darker than dark in here. But no mobs can spawn, so I think I'm going to call that project done, which means our base, our starter base, the base that I've been working on for a year and 3 months, the one that is 85 or 86 episodes, and I don't know how many episodes we're on, is finally done. After forever, we have this base project done. Not this base project, this starter base project done. Because I'm now working on a mega base. But I'm gonna call it there. I know these aren't bricks. In fact, we can fix that very quickly. Just for the sake of argument, we can fix that really quickly. But yeah, I'm thinking I would call this done. I actually want to use up this andesite because I really like the andesite a lot, and I kind of wish I would have used it more in the base build, but that's fine. That's another thing I can do later on, is think on some block pallets that I would use for other projects. But like I was saying, I think that this can officially be the base project done. Not the base. I keep getting stuff mixed up. The starter base project can officially be labeled done. And it feels great. It's been a long time coming for sure. But yeah, I'm thinking it's about time. I've been waiting and working, and it's good. It is good to be done with this. But here's our little librarian room. Looks a lot better. They're all sleeping peacefully too. They're all sleeping peacefully. It is a sight to see. But I think we actually should, now that it's done, we should actually have like a full starter base tour. Alright, well, to start off the tour, we've already been in here today, but librarian area, pretty standard. Right next to the librarian area, like so close that I actually didn't have a proper wall, is my enchanting setup, which I built. It feels like just yesterday, but I built this almost 9 months ago now. Full of books, and I've got netherite, so I don't really enchant stuff often anymore. But this is kind of the setup. This was the heart of my base when I was first constructing the first floor. Your standard villager breeding hall, trading hall setup. Pretty good. I didn't infect them, so their prices are not as good as they could be. But I've got the setup enough that I'm rolling in emeralds anyways. I didn't need to worry about it. Nether portal with the banner. I really like this pattern on the banner. It doesn't really get much view time in the world because I kind of just run by them. So I thought I'd give it a little bit of some time. It's dark blue, not dark blue, just regular blue dye with the globe banner on a black banner. The globe banner pattern on a black banner with blue dye. So I really like that banner. I really do. The mob heads. One from one. Oh, there's a bat in my base. One from the dragon head is from the end cities. I got a zombie head and a skeleton head from my tridents. Um, our super smelter, which is not very super, but it is a smelter. Our smelter array, I should say, is here and rearing and ready to go. Um, pretty standard, pretty standard there. An overuse of redstone blocks, I know. I might actually swipe some if I ever need them. But that's kind of hidden back in there with this design. Um, this stairwell took me forever to design. At one point, I had a stairwell from the second floor right up, first floor right up here to a half second floor, which became a full second floor. Um, but most people that have been here before and stuck with this series have seen that progress. But I thought I'd give it a little bit of love because at one point this starter base was a big hole in the ground, and I thought that it'd be really cool to actually spend some time just touring it again. This is the valuables room. Some notch apples in here, as well as a full set of enchanted chainmail, the turtle head, and an extra elytra, and some of my interesting choices in resources. So we've got a silk touch netherite hoe, which is the silky resource waste. We have the energetic electrical device, which is the trident with channeling on it. Poseidon's pitchfork is the Riptide Trident, and the Fortunate Resource Waste, which is the Netherite hoe that has fortune on it. Dragon's Breath, the 100 subscribers Golden Apple, which has made the trip around this world. And then some more things: First Skulk, First Diamond Horse Armor, Echo Shards, stuff like that. And empty chests. I've got a recovery compass in here. Which is when I die. But empty chests. So if we have some valuables, I think they should go in here. Like, we've got the banner patterns in here, extra elytras, some potions, stuff like that. But if you guys have any ideas on valuable stuff that should go in here, I've got a lot of chests in here and nothing much in here. In those chests. So if you have any suggestions on what should go in here, let me know. Let me know. And then we have the most iron intensive, inefficient storage system to ever grace the internet here, because we only have, what's it, 3, 6, 9, 10. We've only got 20 items that we can sort, and then the rest just goes into mass storage here. So I definitely will get a better than this storage system for the actual base that we will be building, because this is a disaster, and I really kind of regret it, but I'm not going to rip up a storage system again for the third or fourth time in the history of this starter base to make it better. Because that's why it's a starter base. Not everything needs to be perfect. But if we go in here, the little final stop on this trip is where I sleep, some storage that needs to be sorted at some point, the death counter, which is not set up right. But we are at 130 even deaths on this world. This is the death counter. These are the death cobblestones. This is extra, so when I die, I can just add it. As well as Cam the dog, Cam dog, and then my cat, Frederick. And then, if we come through here in this dragon egg and painting fiasco, by some of my extra suits of armor, we have, at some point, a quality of life box that I'll actually put with tools to just keep in my ender chest. And a trash-only spot to throw trash away. I don't really use it often. I honestly usually just put it in a chest and forget about it. Hence this madness in here. But other than that, we do have a spider spawner for XP and some string. And occasionally we actually get some skeletons in there too. So that kind of works dual purpose. in here, and then that's kind of it. That's kind of the starter base. That's kind of the starter base tour. It's taken forever. It's been a long time coming to actually get this done. Let's do a little bit of a go around the external of the starter base. I know this is boring, I'm sorry, but to show progression over time. Because at one point this was just a hole in the ground. And I thought that it'd be interesting to just kind of take a look back, look at all the progress that's been made on the starter base now that it is officially done. So out here on the outside by the river, we have my first attempt on an industrial looking build. And that right there is this little thing. This is supposed to look like an industrial retaining wall / industrial dam. It looks pretty good, in my opinion at least. This torch is here strictly because there's not enough light. And it bugs me that it's here, but it's here nonetheless. A little bit of a lake / garden looking thing. I tried my best. I'm not really good with natural things. And then I went ham. I went absolutely crazy on the trees around here. Cherry and mangrove trees especially. And if that disaster up there is anything to show you, I like trees. I like trees a lot. So we've got this up here. The only beehive I've ever gotten with Silk Touch is right here. Don't really use it, but it is there nonetheless. I'm just giving everything some time on camera today. But here's that. Around here, our beacon setup. We've got a full 6 beacon setup that took me way too long with withers to do. And we've got like a passive iron farm because mobs come in here, and I'm a village, apparently. This starter base is a village, so we've had raids. We've had disasters of raids. If you need any proof of that, look at episode 21 of this series. It was a disaster. But because of that, we actually have iron golems that just kind of spawn every time it's nighttime around here. But that's kind of the full tour of the starter base. I'm really happy that the project can officially be called done. I've always said it's been done a couple times, but it's actually done this time. I got the one room that hadn't gotten any attention, got some attention, so that it looks a little bit better. It matches the theme at least. It's not dirty with a dirt ceiling and just regular stone walls. It doesn't have as much charm as the rest of the base, but that's all right. I find that all it needed was just a little bit of a facelift. But I think that that's probably going to do it for me today. I do want to thank you guys so much, as always, for stopping by. I do appreciate it, as always. And I hope that you guys are having a good day. And like I said, if you had any ideas for challenges for this series, and I saw this out of the corner of my eye, and it bugs me. Any ideas for the challenges that I could do in Duck's World, please let me know. I'm kind of thinking I might do something like we have like a pool of ideas that get fed into a dispenser, and then we just choose them per episode basis. So I think that could be a cool thing to do for a little bit in this series, just to spicing things up. But go ahead and let me know in the comments if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, concerns, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys so much. God bless, and we'll see you later.